Alrighty, what is happening, guys? As we can see, we have Bitcoin still holding trend at the moment. And I thought, I gave the views yesterday of waiting for Bitcoin to break the specific lines, give us a direction. But in that time, I'm seeing some short-term trades. I am seeing some short-term action that I want to take advantage of. We know the $400 challenge is coming back, and I'm going to continue that. We know we have the BYBIT competition happening right now. And I thought it is time to warm up. It is time to start getting a little bit of our short-term trades account moving again. I know a lot of you guys have been trading by yourself as well. I've been taking a slight break over the last, few weeks, getting my head into the right space, getting the right structure into play, and I'm ready to do some short-term trades. So, guys, this is going to be a massive episode. This is going to be us taking some live trades in front of you. I'm then going to be taking any coins from you guys, going through the charts, going through anything you want to see to fill up the time. We are changing it up. These are no longer going to be 3 to 4 hour streams. These are going to be more recurring streams where we do an hour, we enter the trades, we prep, we put everything into play. Our stop losses, I'll take profits. And then when the action happens, we jump back on and we continue. So I actually want to do these a lot more often rather than just, sitting for 3-4 hours. But it's nice because in that hour, make yourself at home, guys. Get your coffee, get everything. Put this in the side of whatever you're doing for the day. And it's fantastic. It's a great learning curve. I like it. It feels like I'm at home. It feels like I can relax with the community. And we can go through everything, make some money. That's the ultimate goal. But we can go through long-term, short-term views, take some trades. I'm going to go through my spot wallets, what I'm doing with that as well. And we'll go through a bit of everything, guys. We are back. The live trading's back. Let's get into it.
Click, have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click, when the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the charts, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target, and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tell us all. We got Sheldon on the chart, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click. To the sniper.
Yo, Banter fam, what's happening? Hope you're all having a fantastic day out there. If you are new, smash the subscribe button, put the notification bell on. If you are part of the community, smash those likes. I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. It's exciting. We are back. And as I said, guys, I love doing this. Last time was very overwhelming. It was brand new. I don't think many guys do this. They don't sit and trade their accounts live on the internet and do these sort of things. And I think it created a lot of pressure, if I wanted to say it. And I had to take a little bit of a breather, go reevaluate it, and come back strong so that I know that we have something that can last. I want to do this and I want to last. And what I mean by that is I don't want to burn out. I don't want to put incredible amount of pressure on myself and these sort of things, and I like to do that to myself. So I put the gas on, the brakes on a little bit. I got a whole team behind. I got a lot of things that would make it a lot easier, and now I am back, guys. I want to do this for a very long time. I want to be with you guys for a long time. I don't want to destroy myself in the process. I get into a good habit of doing that, sucking myself dry. And then if I'm dry, how can I be there good for you guys every day if I keep hurting myself? So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling great again. And what excites me about this, guys, is we've got thousands of people. We've got over 3,000 people already in the first 4 minutes here. We sit together and we with each other through these times. We learn, and this is a nice, safe place for you to be a part of this journey, and to be a part of a fantastic community. So join it, guys. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Sheldon_Sniper. Make sure you got our Telegram group, as if I am not trading live at times, there's tons of trades that goes out on that group as well. Just use the learnings, guys. One thing I ask very nicely from what I'm doing in these live trading sessions is to learn what I'm doing and use it on your own. You know what I mean? Don't just wait for me to do everything. Take every trade with me, understand how I take it. do every single thing, like learn from it so you can learn to ultimately do this by yourself. That's my biggest gift I want to give to you guys. I want to give you a place to learn this thing and to know that it can be done. And if I got to do it damn in front of you, in front of thousands of people, and to turn $400 into $1 million in front of your eyes to make that happen, that's the goal. But ultimately, I want you to be able to kick ass, and I believe in every single one of you. So make sure, guys, you are part of all of our tools. So the first ones that I'm looking at, let's jump in. Let's have a look. Let's quickly see what I'm seeing at the moment. I'm looking to possibly take, there is a scenario of me possibly shorting in the next 20 minutes or so, but right now it's looking at the indication of me long in the market, a short-term long. Now, remember what I'm doing. We do have the competition starting. I had Rand this morning. Oh, I'm going to win. Oh, I'm going to this. You haven't even started trading yet. I'm gapping you. I'm this, I'm that. I got to love the guy. He just never stops. And he's never got his foot off the gas. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready to start these trades again. So what I am doing, guys, and the whole purpose of this show is we use these trades and these short-term trades to make daily cash and to make extra money. That's it. These are higher risk trades. These are higher risk parts of our portfolio. So you don't put money there that you can afford to lose and these sort of things. And if you are new and you have no idea what you're doing, put a very little bit of money and trade with me. As you start getting better, you start putting more money and you start understanding that the true value of what we're doing here is we're borrowing money. We're playing with more money than what we actually have. But we're using that to either build our long-term accounts or to spend money. Like, people want to know, how do we live on crypto? I live on crypto from leverage. It is what I do. And it takes a little bit of time to understand that. People try to think leverage is going to make them rich and these sort of things. No, it's not. But will leverage buy you dinner at night? Will it buy you little things in life and help you live and stuff? Yes, it definitely can. So be very aware with the amounts of money that you put into these trades and the amounts of money that you are putting on the line for this. It is small amounts and is there for the reason just to make you some small cash. That's what it's about. I am going to show the power of compounding and like splitting and these sort of things to turn that $400 into $1 million. Like that, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. But that's why it starts with $400. You don't see me putting in my whole life savings, do you? Because I'm going to show you the true skill if you really become a really good trader, how you can actually do that. So be aware of that, guys. Put money, if you're brand new, school fees money, something that you're willing to learn. You can do something wrong. You can push the wrong button. These things happen. They happen many times. So please be aware of that as we're doing that. So while I'm waiting for my alert bell to go off here, I am looking at a short-term long, and I'm going to show you why I'm looking at a short-term long, as I do have my 4-hour RSIs on Bitcoin tapped out at the bottom, and we are still holding trend. So, we've been looking at Bitcoin until this line of mine, my momentum line, has broken. I'm bullish for as long as we hold this line. When we break that line at any point, I'm looking at doing some medium-term shorts, to be honest, shorts that I'm actually going to hold for about 2 to 3 weeks. So those are definitely coming, and I think the warm-up here is really good for that. Not just yet. For now, the market is still showing some sort of strength. And what I do like to see is we did have a very big volume bar came up yesterday, which was pretty good on Bitcoin. I like to see that. And I like to see that the 4-hour stochastic RSI is reset at the bottom over here. So it is showing that we're going to have whatever this little sell-off is over here, we're going to have the bulls respond to it. And after that, we're then going to make the decision. Like, if we get the lower high, or we had any of these little things that hits in here, then it's early warning signs. You know what I mean? That, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for 28K Bitcoin, right? We're waiting for 26, 28, 30K Bitcoin. The problem is, what I said yesterday is, we've been saying it for the last 3-4 weeks. Now you got the whole world saying it. And when the whole world says it, they like to do the complete opposite. So we need to not counter the fact out that at any point the market can go back down, and maybe 25K can be the high. But until proven and we've lost momentum, you can't change your mind. You can't allow FUD to change it. You can't allow these things to happen. You got to trade what the market is giving you. And right now, what I'm liking to see is, I like to see that the 4-hour RSI is reset here. And I like that I'm starting to get all these wicks. You see, when you start to get all these indecision wicks and all these sort of things, I like to see that, because you usually get it when, similarly in these areas over here, wicks, and then you get a response. And it's the same thing to the upside. When the market is pumped up and you start getting these wicks, it's usually a good, strong sort of reversal, right? As soon as you start seeing that the market is no longer making these long, big candles in one direction and they actually start fighting, then you start to know that the other team, end of the day, you got team one, Bulls, team two, you got Bears. And when you start to see the fight between those two, you're getting to a level where both teams are trying to protect and both teams are trying to get a simple direction from where we are right now. So it is a nice thing to see when we start to get those wicks and these sort of things. So I'm liking that right now. And I do have the 4-hour reset, and I do have the altcoins starting to slowly wake up. I got Cardano slowly waking up. I had these short-term trades lined up this morning. It just went above, so hopefully we can get a Cardano position in the next half an hour, but there is one or two that are in position right now. But Cardano is still holding momentum very strong. Didn't make the run that I've been waiting for it yet. It did go close to 60 cents last week, so it is starting to catch some steam, but I still think there's higher legs for that. So I am prepping for a long on Cardano, as we do have the 4-hour down at the bottom. And this morning, what I basically looked at is this is very directional moves. You can see it's very clear. But as soon as we start to go in the sideways pattern, I love them. This is where I can track them with the trend line. I can track that in play, and buying the breakouts is a really good one for us to be matching on. So on the higher time frame, what do I see? I see Bitcoin, because I'm about to enter a trade right now. So be patient for another 2 minutes and I'll be getting into a trade. But we can basically see, let's just get this. Which one am I looking at? Here we go. Okay, we can basically see that Bitcoin is reset for our RSI. It is still in trend right now. And ideally, what I want to see from here, I want to see it chase the higher high. Right now, the way it looks, it should chase the higher high. We should get a high point of that. If it doesn't, then we'll make some sort of decisions. But right now, for me, I'm more bullish than bearish for today. Remember, I'm looking at what the market's doing at today. So I'm more bullish than bearish right now, and that's why I'm looking at some sort of longs. So the ones that I was looking at this morning, the first one that we have here is one that we'll get probably in the next 10 minutes. It may even be in the next 5 minutes. We'll see. Is the ETH long? So I'm not trading, I'm not trading for the 30% move right now. I'm trading for a 5 to 10% move right now, where I can do a nice 5 to 6, 7x on my accounts. I'm going to start getting my competition accounts flowing with you guys. So as you can see here, remember guys, below, if you are part, this is financial, no financial advice, sorry. This is educational purposes only. But if you have done your own research and you want to be a part of the trades, open up your accounts. I'm going to be using BYBIT today and BINANCE for my spot wallets and BitGet as well. You can sign up and you do get sign up bonuses, discounts on fees and all these sort of things, and it supports the channel, which we really do appreciate very much. But remember guys, if you do want to play around, might as well join the competition too. You don't have to open a new account. As long as you got a BYBIT account with our referral links, you can join that. And you can see I've just joined mine. There's a total of 1,700 participants, and I have done nothing just yet. I'm about to start today, and I'm 896. Not bad, eh? Not bad for doing nothing and still being halfway, 50% of the mark. And this is where I'm basically going to track my P&L on this account for the remaining 17 competition, 17 days left. I'm going to track this. Remember, it doesn't matter about the amount of money. It's actually the P&L. So you can put in $250 or I think $250 is the lowest point, but $250 and it's a P&L, whatever percentage growth you can do on that. So I've started that, and here's my account. So I'm going to basically be running the BYBIT one today, and BitGet. I'll be getting that going shortly as well, and Binance for spot, because I'm still focused. While we're busy with all this in small trading, I am going to be doing some long-term spot trades as well on the Binance. I still got DYDX. It is in a 10% loss right now, but I'm still building that account. I think DYDX is going to do really well, and you just got to be a bit more patient with your spot and your long-term accounts. This one, we got to be very very particular and look after everything. So I'm running on $1,000. I'm starting this trading competition with $1,000, and that's basically what I'm looking at. So the trades that I'm looking at now, In the next, hopefully in the next 15 minutes, we'll have an ETH breakout. The ETH breakouts trade that I'm looking at is hot right now. It's moving nicely. I don't care about the merge and these sort of things. It's moving nicely. It's remember, when it comes to these short-term trades, you don't really care about what the fundamentals. You want to make sure the token's not a scam token or like any of these really small market cap tokens. You got to be very careful with that. But ideally, you just want to find a token that's moving nicely. The last move on ETH was an 8% to the upside. And if you just look at the volatility on ETH right now, as a short-term trader, you're very interested, because the previous move 16%, and you look at this little move here, 5-6%, that move over there 10%, this pullback over here. Let's actually have a look there quick to see what was the pullback. Already a 6% down. So what's nice about ETH is it's moving like that quite often. And when you have a token moving like that quite often, you can actually structure a trade nicely. You don't be stupid and be like, I'm buying ETH now and I'm going to get a 20% move on leverage. Like, it's not doing that, right? It's doing you 5 to 10%. So if you're taking that trade, that's the expectations. So ETH is the first one, which I will actually put this alarm bell on for us right now to know exactly when we should be entering our ETH trade, which I think it'll be soon. I think it'll be in the next 5 minutes. And then we got Solana. Now, Solana for me is ready right now. I'm going to start laddering in on the Solana trade as we speak. And I'll show you guys how I'm going to do that. So Solana for me has done well. It has not moved. End of the day, we had a Bitcoin and ETH breakout the last few days. For me, Solana didn't do any of that. And on the 4-hour, it looks really good. It looks really, really, really nice. So what I'm doing is I'm not running anything more than a 7x on the long right now. And I'm probably going in the region of around 50%. So if we have a look over here, I'm going to go in on a market execution of 50. Be careful with markets. If you don't do it at the right time, it can be bought up and you can be buying quite high. So limit orders can make sense. But basically, I want to only buy Solana in this area over here is where I want to load up on it. Only in that area. If it goes through, we've then missed it. That's something that I'm not chasing any sort of thing. So I see some guys have been buying in already. So I'm going to buy in. I'm actually splitting this account. What's up? Random man. I'm actually splitting this account because I'm going to buy ETH and Solana on this. I'm not buying the full set. So I'm loading up on a little bit of Solana as we speak in that area. I've now entered up to 25%. So as you can see, guys, I only had $1,000 in this account. So I basically put $250 or so into the trade, but it's showing me that my position size is nearly up to $2,000. Random man, what's up, brother? How's your near trade? How about you tell the community
Hold on.
I gave you a nice little trade this morning, huh?
You trading? Are you going long here, bro? Because most of my positions are short. Like most of this portfolio is short.
I'm starting, bro. I'm definitely starting. So I just want to see ETH is very close as well. So for me, I've entered a slight Solana position as we speak. If it comes back, which it probably will come back, I'll be adding the rest of my position there. But ideally, I'm looking for the nice ETH one here. What are you doing, bro? How is your near position?
Are you calling this market up? Are you calling this market up?
For the day. For the day.
Wow. Okay. I've got
brother. You better be scared. I've just started.
Okay. Look.
I just started.
Sorry. What's your?
I literally just took my first trade right now.
Okay. No, don't worry.
Where's yours?
Let me show you what it's supposed to look like, bro. That's what it's supposed to look like. Number one.
Look at you, DJing, bro.
Okay, so let me tell you, I'm actually seeing the market very different from you, to be honest. I think the Nasdaq's coming down. I think the Nasdaq's run for too many days, and as a result, I think that it's going to take a breather. And I think when it takes a breather, crypto is going to take that same breather. So
I agree with you. I think second half of August, I agree with you. For the day, I'm slightly bullish.
Okay, so you playing day trading stuff. Okay, no. So you can see I'm already here's a few of my positions in this account. But remember, I made a mess in this account. Why? I put too much money in it. So the returns that it's calculating is an average of all the money in the account, which is like
that sounds like an amateur mistake.
I know.
Yeah, sounds like an amateur problem to me.
I made a stupid mistake. But okay, hold on, wait. I mean, just hear me out. Hear me out. So first of all, as you can see, I shorted Matic at $1.02. I'm 61% up on that trade.
Good shot.
Then I shorted Sheebs at 16 cents, and so I'm 25% up on that trade. I shorted Cardano at 57.5. I'm 15% up on that trade. I shorted Rune. I'm 35% up. Now this morning, because you told me to buy near, it's the only one that I'm long, and I'm up 7.63%. That's it.
It's a pleasure. At least that will be the only one that's going to be green for the day. No, I'm joking. Let's see.
It's the one that I'm down. I'm up the least. Just 7. What's 7%? 7% is not going to get me anywhere on this scoreboard. I said that much.
Okay, so you're running at 190th. Okay, it's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, but you see, I made a mistake. Again, like I said to you, I should have, because I put too much money in the account. Even though you can see all my returns are very high, like 61, 22, 15. What the system is telling what
you only got an 8% PNL.
8% PNL.
That's fantastic. That means it's a ball game. Like by the end of today, I can be tied with Run. Like that's the.
You just need to get one trade, and you need to make 8%, which you'll do. Someone's saying no stop loss on your trades. The stop loss button on my thing is broken.
No, you don't do it, eh?
I mean,
no, there will be stop losses, guys. There will definitely be stop losses. Yeah, so as you know, like I've only done 25% entry on my trade on a 7x, so it's a small percentage mover right now. And yes, as I get in the next 25% in, my stop loss is going to play. Yes.
So I'm going to see.
Remember, I'm watching right now. So if things go, like I also have a short option today. I do have a short option. If the shorts play out, but for now, I'm slightly bullish for the day.
You see, I'm taking money out of my spot. I'm taking money out of my. What did I just do? Did I just move from spot to derivatives? I'm going to move money out of my derivatives account.
Do you think can you do that?
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now because I have to do that because otherwise the system's going to take my P&L. I can't afford that. Yeah, that's better. The P&L.
Okay, guys, so on Solana, I'm just going to add in another 10% here. This is where I want to another 10% in this area. So now my position's up to $2,300. That's cool. In this area here, because it slightly just went back in my zone. So I wouldn't be anywhere past 44. I'm not entering this trade. But that's this one over here for me. And remember, ideally, my next one I'm looking at is the ETH one, which is coming very soon. I see it's on the verge. It's on the verge. I'm actually going to get that ready so long. So Solana is in that area. Let me actually just get my last bit in here. Then it is done. And I can put my stop losses in on that one. And ETH. So I saw you put a show there yesterday. I do apologize. I was not feeling great yesterday. Why is no one buying Ethereum?
I didn't say no one's buying, but I think the merge is pretty much priced in now. And there's more that can go wrong than can go right. And so the risk return just isn't a good risk return. It just isn't. Are you going long Solana?
I'm already long Solana, and I'm about to go long on ETH.
Okay, what was your entry point on Solana?
My entry point is at 43.85.
I think I'll join you for a little bit of a splatter on the longs. I think I might come out.
So how are you trading this competition? Do you got a long account and a short account? What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, but you're gonna laugh your head off. Okay, so I have two accounts. My one account is my normal investment style, which is buy and hold, and my other account is to do exactly the opposite of what I'm thinking. So if I think I want to buy something, just go short. And the account that you're seeing now, the one that you're seeing now, which is
the one that's winning,
is the one that's winning. That's the one that is.
Oh, so you're counter trading yourself. Great. That's actually a fantastic strategy.
It's funny.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So I do agree with you. Like, look at Nasdaq. I think
I mean, come on, just look at the Nasdaq, bro. You can see this thing's coming straight back down that trend
Problem
line.
is, the problem is it's invalidated my first play. Remember my first play? It's invalidated that now. So for me, it's the second play that now comes into the pink one, where the Nasdaq goes to 35. So the Nasdaq goes up, well, the US 30 goes up another 4% from here, and then the strong pullback, and then the play. So until this little trend of mine here is broken, the pink one is in play for me. And I'm trading that. Imagine that, bro. Imagine we get to the end of September and we have the Nasdaq 3% away from all-time high. What would you say, bro? It'll be like, what? Throughout this whole year and everything we've been through, imagine the Nasdaq's only 3% from all-time high by the end of September.
That would
like,
be a
that
very,
would be
that would be
that
a
would be
very,
insane.
very, very bad scenario, though. Very, very, very bad scenario. That would be a very bad scenario. Because
Going
then
into the election, what do you think?
Then the Fed would become the Fed would have no the Fed would have no choice but to become super aggressive, and we don't want that. So yeah,
you don't want a bull run.
You don't want the Fed to become super aggressive. You don't want the markets to run away from the Fed. You don't want inflation to come back, because then the Fed becomes super aggressive. You don't want that. So I don't know. I mean, I think the Nasdaq's. I'm short Nasdaq, by the way, because I think that the Nasdaq is going to pull back. I'm short Nasdaq.
Yeah. So just explain that to me now. Nasdaq now. Let's say that the stock market now breaks all-time high this year. Why is that bad?
Because the Fed is trying to reduce inflation. How does the Fed reduce inflation? They've got to reduce spending. What is the first thing people are going to spend? Is if they think that they're becoming rich on the markets, that's when they start spending again uncontrollably, right?
Okay.
Which is going to drive inflation up. We don't want inflation up. We want inflation down. So we need the markets to be down. We need the markets before the Fed meet in September, which is the end of September. We need the markets to go down. If not, oh man, it's not a good situation. People are asking for stop losses. So
I'm gonna put one now as we speak, so I can get this sorted out here.
I'm trying to snipe my Solana entry. I don't know
You
why
should
I'm
still
doing
get
this.
it. You should still get it. There should still be a little bit of boringness for another few minutes or so, and then then I want my positions in. We're doing the show slightly different now. I'm gonna get positions in, put stop losses in, put TPs in, and then we jump off for a while, and when the actions hit, we jump back on. So we rather want to have 1 hour.
You're welcome to jump onto my show if you want, if anything happens.
Okay, deal. I think your Neo trade's gonna do well. Did you ape into it, or did you go like?
I'm very long near, very, very, very long near on this position. Not enough. Let me just open quick Solana long. Bang! Solana long is now opened. Well, the order's in. Solana long is opened.
Okay, so if we have a look where we're at right now, my stop losses are going around 43.40, so it is just over 1%. So it's about 7.5% risk for this trade. So that means if you put in $100, you'd be looking at losing $7. If you put in $1,000, you can be looking at losing $70 if the trade goes wrong. And my TPs are around, I'll actually get to the TPs now, but my TPs, I'm actually looking at Solana go anywhere back to the tops. You have around 6% to 10% to the upside. So I'm basically risking on my $1,000, I'm actually doing $500. I'm basically risking $35 if it goes wrong, for $260 if it goes right. And that will put me at a PNL of 28%, and then I'll be 4 times ahead of run on day one. That's the goal.
Yeah, but I made a mistake. I've got the data to prove the mistake. Look, here's the data, bro. You can see the data. 61% up on Matic, 8.92 up on Neo, 19.20% up on Chiba, 17% up on Cardano, 35% up on Rune, and 1% down on Solana.
So why don't you? So are you taking profits on these, or are you holding them? Like, what happens if the market explodes? How do you manage it? And what happens if it dumps? How do you manage it? Like, what?
I'm going to add a stop. I should put a stop loss. I know. I'm going to do that now. In fact, I'm going to do it right now.
You probably should. I'm actually just while they're doing it, guys. So I am putting my stop loss and TPs on Solana as we speak. So my stop loss, as I was speaking, which is going to be in the area of 43.40. So if I put that in over here, 43.40. Okay, so I will lose 7.3%. So you see, yeah, guys, it's very nice. It gives it to you. I'll lose 7.3% of the capital if the trade hits stop loss. And my take profit points, I am looking in the region of 46.20 is where I'll put it for now as we speak, 46.20. And you can see this is a 37%. So you can see I'm risking 7% for 37% gains. So always use this as a nice, remember that risk to reward ratio tool on the thing. Remember to always use that. Guys, trading's not scary if you prep for it and like this stuff, like it's not scary at all, because now you know what you can lose and you know what you can win, and then you wait. Like that's just how it works. Because we see how quickly this market can actually turn or do something crazy. So let me put that in play. And my orders are in, if I'm correct. Where is it? I just want to make sure. Oh, there we go. So you can see over here, it's got my stop and it's got my take profits as well as we speak. Okay. So that's a Solana one. Come on, ETH. I need ETH. I need ETH. I need ETH. So as you can see, I've only basically put in $390 on my Solana position, which means I have $600 left for my ETH trade.
Someone thank you. Someone said you run the cross margin, man. No, I made a mistake. I've got to change it now quickly to isolated margin. Thank you.
Is Kyle trading yet?
Now, you know Carl, bro. You know how Carl works. Carl's telling you he's going to enter a trade. I think he sits on his hands and he waits for the market to go down like El Capo, and then nothing happens, basically. Just sits and waits and just waits. That's what he does.
I see the dominance is looking pretty weak again, huh?
I'm going to be talking about that on my show today. There's something very interesting happening in Bitcoin, and actually it is the biggest buy signal that I've ever seen in my entire life. Sheldon, you also cross margin on your Solana trade.
Okay.
James, wait. Carl. Oh, he's here. Okay, he is here.
So it's fine for me on cross. I'm putting my stop loss in. It's in. I'm happy. Next one, I'll make sure I'm an isolator, but I'm happy now. I'm not gonna close my trade and reopen it on cross. So I'll run cross today, and I'll just put my stop losses in.
I'll let you in on a secret.
If you got no stop losses, then cross is bad, because then if one trade goes wrong, but if you got stop losses, it doesn't.
I'll let you in on a little secret for this competition. If you use cross margin, it takes your percentage increase on all the margin, not only on the margin that you put in. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you've got $1,000 margin in your entire account and you're only using $100, if you use cross margin, it uses the percentage on the full margin. So you should isolate. If you're doing this to win the competition, you should isolate.
So why I'm like slightly bullish for the day is because of this USDT dominance as well. Every time we've hit here, until we break this, then I think we got a pullback coming. But every time we've hit here, if we get rejected here, like I'm still waiting for here. And this has been a really good chart. So
you know what?
Slightly bullish for now.
You know what? Since I joined your show, look what's happened to my positioning. I joined here at 180. I'm now 230.
Yeah, it's because you're short. Okay, cool.
Listen, by the way, if anybody wants to join us on the trading competition, you go to the video. This is the video. You click here. You open a BYBIT account using our referral link. You can see there is a BYBIT referral link over here.
Yeah.
This one here. So you use that referral link to sign up to BYBIT. You need $250 in your account. Then once you've done that, you hit this button over here, and that will join you directly. That will get you directly into the competition. So make sure that you do that. There are 1,816 of us. The more of us that play, the higher the prize money. So yeah, I think if we get now the prize money is 50,000, but if we go over 2,500, the prize money goes up to 55, and it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. That's the first thing. Second thing is let's talk about CoinPanel for a second. So I know that we have terminated our relationship with CoinPanel. Don't know if Sheldon has spoken about this. we know that we're going to be updating the charts up until end of August, and then all the charts are going to be available live and free on our Discord group, which we are launching this week. So this week, our Discord group is going to be available, and you can have all the calls live and free on the Discord group. More about that will happen on Thursday. For some people, we know that you guys, if you want to unsubscribe from CoinPanel, we've given you guys a very easy unsubscribe link over here. You just go to this. Here we go, CoinPanel update. You click that and you unsubscribe. If you've got a 1-year subscription, if you paid for a 1-year subscription, email auditors@cryptobanter.com. We're going to ask our auditors to help us try and get your refund. There's no guarantees. We just think that if you signed up with the intention of getting Sheldon's charts and all of a sudden you don't have Sheldon's charts, then you should be liable for refund. No guarantees, but we're going to try and help the community the same. A lot of people asking us what happened with CoinPanel. To be honest, we're not going to air our dirty laundry with suppliers, not on YouTube and not on Twitter. We'll resolve it using the legal system, and we'll be fine. We just want to protect the community in the process. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at.
And we're going back to let's make everything free. Let's. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be really great. Alrighty. Okay. So Solana one looks pretty good right now. I'm happy with those entries. I might even just get my last 50%, but let's see here. 1.15. So I think I'm going to do my last little small 10% on Solana. I just want to get that one in so I can focus on the ETH position. So my last little 10% on Solana. There we go. So it is a position size
isolated
10x,
isolated 10x, bang. Okay, done. Thanks.
Okay, cool. So my last one on Solana is done, and my stop loss is in place. So I'm happy with that one. Now I'm waiting slowly for the ETH one, which is hugging this line as we speak. We're just waiting for. Let's have a look at these RSIs.
Yeah. Sheldon, can I ask you, while you're doing this, can I ask you a question? What's the difference between setting a stop loss and actually just leaving your 10% as the? So in other words, if I'm happy to lose the 10% that I put down, right? What is there any difference between that and actually setting a stop loss? Do you get penalized with more fees or anything like that?
So what do you mean? Like 10% of your, like what you actually put in the trade? Like, let's say you got $1,000 and you put in $100 in a trade.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So I put $100 in the trade. Either I lose the $100 or I can set a stop loss, which will make me lose the $100. Is there any difference between setting a stop loss and then just letting the system liquidate you if you get to liquidation price?
No. So if you're a trader that puts in like 10 different coins, then no, it's fine. Like if one liquidates, it liquidates. Like then you lose 10% of all of them. If all of them and the whole market dumps, you're in shit. Because then you're in big shit if it all goes against you. But no, there's no real difference between that. I trade less coins and rather put stop losses on them and not get liquidated because that feeling sucks.
Wait, hold on. Ryan Thomas says there's a massive difference in fees. Big liquidation fees. Okay, so it's a liquidation fees which are the problem.
Your fees will probably be ugly. Yeah, true.
Try not to get liquidated. Try rather trade out yourself.
Yeah. So are we doing this competition or what?
What do you mean? Here is a competition.
Are you gonna shave your head or eat fish if I beat you?
Sure.
Come on, bro. I've done both of them on the internet. I live on the internet eating stinkiest fish in the world and shaving my head on the internet.
Sure.
Like, what do we think, Banter fam? Like, I think Rand needs a consequence if I beat his ass in this trading competition. What do we think?
No, you're not I'll tell you what the problem is. You've got a lot more time than me.
No,
so
really?
I know what you're gonna do. Are you gonna sit here and trade all day long just to beat me?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know later today on my show if that's okay. I'll let you know later today on my show.
Okay, let me know. Shave man ran. Yeah. Okay,
Man, I
amazing.
miss doing shows together, bro. It's fun having you. It's fun being with you on the show and chilling out, and
Yeah, it is nice, bro. It is really nice.
also fun to
It's
copy your
good. We're
trades.
getting it back. Yeah. Yeah, you can't come trade my live trade shows here. Eh? It's cheating. Or it's
Bro,
smart, I suppose.
I'm so up here. I'm down 3%. I'm down 3% in my Solana position.
Oh, that I'm happy with. Solana, I'm happy with. I'm waiting for the ETH one. Yes, if we can get it even cheaper, that'll be good. Yeah, we're just waiting now for the lines to take. I do have. What?
I think you're wrong, bro. I think this market's going down. I think the Nasdaq's going to catch a down day any day now. And I think when that happens, okay, maybe it's not going to happen today, but sure, it's going to happen.
Maybe. I do agree with you. I think the second half of August is red. I do agree with you.
This is the second half of August. It's the 15th. It's the 16th today. It's the second
But
half.
I'm talking about like 2 weeks, over the whole of the 2 weeks. Like you're gonna have green days and red days in between that. I'm just trading the short term green day that I'm thinking is gonna happen here. But ideally, on the overall picture of the next 2 weeks, I do think it's red. I do agree.
How's your ranking? Just click on the ranking. I just want to see how your ranking looks.
I'm 450th now. I was 900.
Yeah, I'm doing so badly. I'm 238. This is not good.
I'm coming, bro. I'm coming. And where's Carl? Carl's still 2000. And Miles? Also 2000.
Miles is in Australia. He's probably sleeping. Let's see where Carl is. Hold on. I'm going to go fetch him. Just a second. I'm going to go fetch Carl.
Go fetch him. So, guys, anyone that didn't get the Solana positions, this is where I'm loading them up. So, in this area, I'll actually put a little block for you of where I'm loading up the Solana positions. So, anywhere in this zone is where I'm building that up with the stop loss there. We can be stop loss triggered. And if that does happen, then I'm turning this Cardano move here. Let me just see which one it is.
Guess what he said?
Oh, Phantom. Then I'll be doing a Phantom short. So if I get stopped out, I'm going into short then territory. So I'm prepped either way. Either way, I'm prepped. But Phantom looks good. Like for short, I can't see I don't have a Phantom short there run. What did Carl say?
Guess.
No, he's waiting.
He says he set up his first trade, but he's waiting for it to execute. Bro, he set up his first trade. Look how many trades I've done already.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, Neo's looking good. I think your Neo one's gonna print. I think it's gonna do really well actually.
Because of the NeoCon, which is happening in a month. Less than a month.
Yeah.
That's on the 9th of September.
By the way, guys, for anyone that did miss some sort of Neo entries on spot, like a small DCA makes sense. I still think Neo goes to the late $6, $6.5, $7 from here. So I think this is really good. Look at that 4 hour completely tapped out over there. So for spot wallet entries, I think Neo is still a good safe bet as we speak.
See if we can get more people on the competition. We've got 1,000.
We got 1,000. Yeah, I think we got another 100 during the show. So I think the guys, as we let them go as we go and get comfortable, watch it out and do it. One thing we do have here is I actually want to get Mama Sniper on here because I want to start interacting a lot more with the community. What's up, Mama Sniper?
Hello.
What's happening? So you've been monitoring BBS quite a bit, and I want to keep pushing the guys to keep sharing their alpha on BBS. You found a very unique group on BBS.
Yes.
You found a really renewed. Have you got BBS up there?
I do.
Can you show this
Mama
group?
Sniper, are you playing the competition? Are you competing here? Are you in the game?
I am. I've just joined with everybody now.
Nice.
I just joined with everybody here. So, okay, yeah, no, that's looking bad at the moment. Good job. I've just joined.
Nice.
Everyone was front running me. So I think my order was, I took a market execution and I think it was a couple of hundred down the line. So, yeah.
Will you show us that BBS?
Yes, sure. So a big shout out to the linesman. Sheldon and I had a big chat about them earlier, and we went and we looked at their charts on the BBS. There's really some alpha here, and these guys, they're a bunch of 4 guys, and they are trying to start a trading channel on Twitter, and they've been using the BBS, and I mean they've got some really great charts here at the moment. They've been sharing alpha every single day. So the guys that aren't on BBS get to BBS, because there are groups and hordes of people that are putting alpha posts on BBS at the moment.
Yeah, so these guys are good. I actually like them. I think they got something great. We have actually selected them as the BitGet winners of 10xing their accounts. So please get back to us on that. I think that's going to be great. But what I want to do secondary is, if they are listening, I would like to bring you guys, or one of you guys, onto the next live trading show to come show your alpha, and to come show your love, show what you got, and we're willing to help you guys. If you're helping to change the world and educate people, we're willing to help you guys. So I'd like to get you guys on here. And this is just another thing, again, guys, that you will find their Twitter handle below in the description. So go give them some love. But this is another thing. If you come on BBS and you share your alpha every day, we are looking. We are looking, and this is a place for you to share your knowledge, share your charts. So use the link below for BBS. And there's even a shot of you jumping on the live streams with us to actually come and share your alpha. If you got something to teach your community, I want to see what you got. So let's do it together. I want to see what you guys are forming. I love that people are forming their own little communities out there. So that's where we're going to be looking, guys. So share your alpha there. So linesman, if you're hearing this, contact us. I'll get you guys on my next live stream. You'll jump on with me. I want to see what you guys have got. It's very similar to me. I started with Lee, Rudo, Craig. We were a 4-man squad, so I'm quite intrigued to see what you guys are doing and what you're up to. But we're just bringing the love back, guys. If you got something to share, we're here to help you.
And their Twitter is in the description, so guys can go and follow them on their Twitter and support them. Yeah,
let's show them love. Some love. Guys, let's use the BBS as a place for all of us to drop live trading suggestions. It's called BBS for bbs.market/charts. I think that's the domain, and that's really where we must share a lot of alpha and a lot of live trading suggestions.
Exactly. I'm gonna go make Number Sniper. Do you mind jumping and showing 1 or 2 charts quick? I'm just gonna make a quick cup of tea, and then
look at my. I'm gonna
drink a cup of tea.
Look at my Shiba. My Shiba starting to print also now. You see, there we go.
See where you now? What's your rank now?
Doesn't matter.
It's actually quite fun to look at the ranking. It is fun.
I messed up. You see, I mean, look, everyone can see my P&L is not 6%. It's not 6%. You can see. I mean, look.
I love it. I think it's absolutely great.
Yeah, because you're gonna do nothing, and then you're gonna do one trade, make 6%, and you're gonna be higher than me in the ranking, and you're gonna think you're a better trader than me. But the data shows that you're not a better trader than me, because I've made 1%, 30%, 37, 33, 21, 60.
Oh, Ron, I got something for you, bro. In about probably about a month, Sniper School launches. I'll gladly take you in as a participant, and you can come in and I'll teach you how P&L works, and I'll teach you how to make sure you don't make these small amateur mistakes again. So I'll give you a spot, brother. Congratulations. I'll give you a spot. You can be a part of the first ones, and let's do this. Baba Saba, do you mind sharing a chart or two there? I'm gonna
sure. Just quickly, I see there are some comments. 1 or 2 of the winners that we have selected for the BBS and the BitGet giveaway haven't received the ones that we've done this week haven't received their 10x.
They get paid over 10 days, right? I think it's
it
10
takes
days
a couple of days. Yeah, it takes a couple of days. You will get it. We've got a team in the back end that's following up on it, you guys will get it.
Guys, a lot of people are saying change your trade to isolated. I've already changed all my trades to isolated. If anybody has any other ideas how I can get my P&L right,
keep it to isolated, guys. Yeah.
If anybody has any other ideas how I can get my P&L right, just tell me what to do. Take profits, but on what? I'm not taking profits. I'm a cowboy.
Yeah, he's a DJ and he doesn't take profits.
This, I'm going to retire off the Solana, off this Shiba position. Oh man, I've just realized my whole Shiba position is $80. I'm short 5 Shiba.
Oh my dude, that's tiny. That's even after the 10x. So you only put $8 into that trade.
I thought it
Well,
was. I thought
the
it was.
P&L will still be good. The P&L will still be good.
I thought it was printing $8.
And to all the guys out there, just remember the competition isn't about how much money you've got in here. It works off the percentage of the profits and the P&L. So even if you're trading, the minimum is $250. And if you're trading the competition with $250, you are in line as well.
I can't believe my entire margin is $8.24. I can't believe what I just
So
did.
guys, if I have a look here, one more, if there is someone that is looking for a short-term one, I'd also be putting about 1% stop loss on this, is Cardano. So Cardano, I thought I missed earlier, but now, and I've actually been enjoying using the closing, so that's good there. So Cardano here, anyway, 56 to 56.20 or so, I would open a small position for a long as well. And stop loss would be inside here. So it'll be about a 1% stop loss, which if you're doing a 5x, it's 5%, 7x, 7%. Just do the calculation on it. I'm just going to make a quick cup of tea. Mama Sniper, bomb them away with some charts. Up we are now.
All right, I'm on it. Just quickly before I jump to the charts, I just want to run through, if you see in the description below, here's how you enter the BYBIT competition. Just click on the BYBIT link. Binance, we're using Binance for our spots. I know Sheldon wants to take some Binance, obviously on the spot account. I think he's going to do that later today. He mentioned earlier there's some more for spot accounts. BBS charts, you can go to the link over there. Make sure you're following the right Sheldon on Twitter and the rest of the Banter crew as well. There are a lot of scammers out there. Be careful. CoinPanel, we are updating the charts at the end of August, and they have been updated. For the guys still on CoinPanel, please, the charts have been updated. BYBIT, here's our BYBIT referral link. Sign up here, you get great bonuses, sign up bonuses, and obviously you are then ready to join in all our competitions. And I think we've got a lot of exciting things coming up. After each competition, we are looking at new ways to bring everybody into the community. BitGet are 10xing 2 people's portfolios per week. So make sure you're on the BitGet referral link, and we will look at 10xing your portfolios to a maximum of 10K. And KuCoin, here's our KuCoin referral link. We're also starting to trade with KuCoin, also another good exchange. And then for anybody who's looking for their safety, sign up to the NordVPN as well. Let's have a look at some charts. So Theta. So we discussed Theta already. My target zones that I gave the community was here at 142. And I'm still thinking we're going to come back down to the 129, 130 region. So I've still got short-term trades that I'm waiting for to come down here. So we're just going to take the short-term trades because the market doesn't go down in a straight line. So I'm expecting Theta to do something like this, come back down, reach those areas over there. And if we come and we break above here, then I'm not going to expect this lower range over here. But if we get rejected at this line again, we come back down and we get rejected, I am going to buy back in down at the 130. If I look at the 3-day chart on Theta, that is clearly showing me that those are the levels that it needs to come down to. But again, it does not go down in a straight line. It generally does an A, B, C retracement down to there. So even though we are expecting more down, so same as you, Run, we are expecting more down, we do have the short-term trades in between. And basically what this is showing me, if we're going to do an A, B, C retracement, we're not going to make a higher high. And that is exactly where we're going to draw our resistance trend line. And until we break that resistance trend line over there, will we turn bullish and expect Theta to go back up to these higher levels that we've been expecting. So I am dollar cost averaging into Theta at the moment. I've bought a little bit here at 145 when it wicked down. I am looking at buying at 142 again and then down to $1.30. But I'm taking a short-term long today just to play, see how the trades play out, because we are doing whatever the trades give us on a daily basis. I think let's have a look. We spoke about the the small cap tokens. And I just want to jump into them quickly, just so that we can show you how they move. And I mean, if we have a look, so PBX was one that we gave on the show last week. And I said, these are the ones that we're going to do for long term. And obviously, you're not going to put your whole portfolio in here. You're just going to take 10% or a little bit of your trading money and start building, because when these coins move, they actually move. And you can see they're keeping a nice long trend. Same with the other altcoins. PBX had a nice little pump up, and it's sitting in a 2% profit for today. We do still have the lower ranges that we do expect it to come down to. So these I gave last week were our buying zones over here, but it's got a very nice trend line that can be drawn on PBX, and that can be monitored. So basically we can write this one up, going up on that support over there, and then if it breaks, we'll buy down here and buy down at the bottom here. So they are higher risk, but if we have a look at them, they generally moving the same as the rest of the market. Mithril as well. We gave this one down over, let's just quickly see. We had this big pump up over here, and it's slowly moving its way down. So we are expecting it to come back down and retest these levels over here, but we do still have these lower down levels over here. If Bitcoin decides to drop down to 12K, we are going to have come down to these lower levels over here, but I am dollar cost averaging into them.
Sniper.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to jump into another one here. So we're going to do about 10 more minutes on this trade, guys. So I'm no longer going to do the ETH one anymore. I'm actually going to enter Cardano long. So make sure it's on isolated. And I'm going to do the remaining of the funds that I have here. So the remaining of this, and I'm going to be putting a stop loss in play. Reason being is we're starting to get 15-minute close to the bottom there, but Cardano for me is in this area, and it's looking better than ETH. So I keep focusing on ETH. I'm actually going to take a Cardano long here, and I'll be putting a stop loss in as well. And then we're going to leave them, because it feels like, when we sit here and watch it just go sideways, sideways, sideways. So I'm going to actually enter in the other 100% of my remaining capital on the Cardano long, which is isolated this time. So you can see my Sol one's also been changed. You can change it to isolated, guys. Once you're in, you can change them. So I've entered a Cardano position now as well. What's that? Oh, it's Ethereum deciding to break now. So it looks like the Ethereum trade might be up as well, ready to be playing. But I'm taking Cardano. Only in
Where's your
this
stop
area
loss on
here.
Sol, Sheldon? Do you know? Where's your stop loss on Sol?
It is at 43.40. 43.40. So yeah, that's my Solana one. Cardano, which I've got in position now. I'm going to put a stop loss and a TP in. So I think Cardano from here is going to go back to these areas in the region of around 58 cents. So that's probably going to be my TP. I'm warming up nicely, so I can. So this one will be 0.58. So a 20% move on the Cardano, I'm happy with, and my stop loss is basically going to be around 55.80. So 0.558. So let me just have a look here and just see on the 1 hour Cardano. Cardano should break that top, but we'll see. So around 58, I'm happy with that for now. So you can see I'm basically risking 77% for a 20%. So it's basically 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio on Cardano.
They're
So
all
there
breaking.
is my
All
stop loss.
of them are breaking. But my thesis is that this NASDAQ is coming back. I have to stick to it.
Good. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. It's your choice. So Cardano, there's the entry there. So be careful with chasing it. For anyone that's watching this episode a little bit later, only enter between 56 and 56.30 in that sort of level. I see Solana bounce beautifully off our trend line. So that one's looking good. Probably last there. And I think that's the two that I'm going to run for this episode. And later on, I'm going to go hit about 50 laps at the track. And when I get back, the TPs are hit, I'll jump back on and I'll be looking at the next. If those TPs are hit, I'm probably looking at a short after that. So I'm going to keep these to 1 hour shows, 1 hour 20, and do more of them more often. Our trades are in. Put your stop loss in. Put your take profits in. Make sure they are isolated. Let's catch this up. Where am I now?
Yeah, listen, if you want to jump on my show later, you're more than welcome. We have by the way, we have a massive show today. I'm going to show you why I think this is a generational buying opportunity. I'll show it to you today. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Well, let's jump off, guys, and then we'll see you, on the next one. Cool.
Remember, if anybody wants to join the competition, it's not too late. You can join at any time. Just link. There's a link below that makes you join the competition. Have fun with us, guys. Sheldon, have fun.
Go Solana. Pump it, Solana. Let's make lots of money. Let's go. Take profits. Put your stop losses in. Let's kick ass in this market, guys.
Yeah, baby.
You're making money now.
Change my ranking, baby. Change the ranking.
I love you lots, and I'll see you all on the next episode.
See you later.